Good afternoon, everybody. Alright, and so today what we're doing is we're solving radical equations. Alright, so this is the problem that we're dealing with. It's 4m minus 3 plus 6 equals 10. Okay? See this good? Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to isolate the radical. Alright, number one, you want to isolate radical. Okay, this is our radical expression here. So we subtract 6 from both sides. How many of us did that? Good deal, good deal. So once we subtract 6 from both sides, we end up with the square root of 4m minus 3 equals 4. Okay? Now from here, we have to, step 2, what do you have to do? Square both sides, right? We got to get rid of this square root sign, right? So we square both sides. Yes, Julius, what is your question?
I know, since it was over there, like, you can't do, like, minus 3 plus 6.
Why can't you minus 3?
Because
it's underneath this radical. Because it's underneath this radical, he has to be dealt with. This is all one number. This is all one number. Look at this as one term. This is the second term, right? So we square both sides. So we're going to have 4m minus 3 to the second power equals 4 to the second power. Okay? Once you square something, once you raise something that is the square root of something to the second power, you get rid of everything that's not the number. So now you end up with 4m minus 3 equals 16. Alright?
Yeah.
From here, you solve for x, or solve for the variable. Okay? To get m by itself here, we have to do what? Add 3 to both sides. So we added 3 to both sides. And so we get 4m equals 19. And then finally we divide by 4. Right? Divide both sides by 4. So m equals 19 over 4. How many students had that? Good. 19 over 4 or what? 4 and 3/4? 4 and 3/4, right? Alright. Alright, let's try one more. Alright. Alright, let's look at this problem. Let's look at this problem. Alright, quietly. So we got the square root of 3x equals 2 times the square root of 15. What do you think you do first? Raise your hand and tell me.
Hey, settle down out there.
Alright, so check this out. You have a radical on both sides. You got a radical on both sides. So we need to get rid of the radical, right? In order to get rid of the radical, we're going to square both sides. So it's really not that scary after you see that you get rid of the radical, right? Once you square both sides, you get rid of anything that's not that. Very good. So now, the square root of 15 to the second power is just 15. But 2 to the second power is 4. So you're going to get 4 times 15. That's what you end up with.
60.
It's 60.
Huh? Oh, this is 60. Oh, okay. Alright, that gives you 60. And you got 3x. 60
equals 20.
20.
You guys were all.
Okay, good. Alright, let's see if we got anything harder. Let's see if we got it harder.
Yeah, let's get it hard.
Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. So,
You guys are all dirty minded.
It was you.
Yeah, you said it.
2m squared.
Like that.
Yeah. How are we supposed to know?
Go that way. Alright, so, let's work this problem out. We're going to dance. This is going to be a dance. This is going to be a bit of a dance. And go in some circles. Alright, so What's the first thing we need to do? Somebody raise your hand to tell me what we need to do. Yes, baby. Yeah, you're gonna square both sides. So you're gonna square both sides. Alright? Once you square both sides, you get rid of this radical here, right? So you're gonna have 2m squared minus 25 equals m to the second power is just m squared. Okay? Now from here, what do we do? Yes? You're going to move the m squared up. When we move the m squared up, we're going to add them over here or we're going to subtract them over?
Subtract them over there.
We're going to subtract them over. So we're going to subtract both sides by m squared. Right? So that's minus m squared minus m squared. Okay? So now you end up with m squared minus 25 equals 0. Yes, Trevor, what's up with him?
Perfect square.
Yes, this is perfect. These are perfect. So we can use the difference of two squares, which would be what? Yes, come on.
M minus, m minus 5,
Uh-huh.
m plus 5.
M plus 5. Very good. Equals 0. Right? Now, again, we have to solve. So what does solving entail? What do we have to do?
M minus 5.
Set them all,
Set them all to equal 0.
Right. So I got m minus 5 equals 0. M plus 5 equals 0. M equals what?
I'm gonna watch this.
5 and negative 5. Good. Alright. So we just looked at 3 different types of solving radical equations, right? And I hope this helps you later. Alright?
MrDoTheMath, how?
Wait, he was
Are you gonna post this tonight?
Great question. Alright, so hold on. So somebody asked, why do we x out the negative? Alright? We had to figure out what would make this positive, right? I mean, what would be valid? So what we could do is we could take this 5 and we could put the 5 back into this problem here, right? If you put the 5 back in this problem here, you'll have 20. If you do positive 5, so let's take our answers, right? We got positive 5, negative 5, right?
Yes, sir.
So we go to the original problem. We got 2 times 5 squared minus 25 equals 5 squared, right? Well, equals 5, right? Does everybody see that? We substituted 5 in for m into the original problem. This was the original problem. 2m squared minus 25 equals m. Does everybody remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Okay, so 5 squared is what?
25.
25. So you got 2 times 25 minus 25 equals 5.
50 minus 25.
50 minus 25? 25, right? So the square root of 25 equals what?
5.
5. But when you take the square root of 25, you get what?
5.
Plus.
Minus 5. Plus mine? Yeah.
So which one is equal to 5?
The plus.
The plus 5, right. The plus 5, right? So the minus 5 does not equal 5. So minus 5 does not equal m. So m would be, negative 5 would be an excluded value. And so once we solved, then we had negative 5 and we had positive 5 initially. This is the excluded value. And so I showed you how to find it. We found the excluded value by substituting our 5 into our original problem. Alright, that's another way of checking to make sure you did it right as well. Okay? Alright, any more questions? Alright, let's do the math.